Good morning. Thanks for starting your weekend with us. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky landed in Japan overnight to meet with world leaders, including President Biden at the G7.
Zelensky is expected to ask for more aid to help Ukraine fight the war against Russia. It's May 20th. This is Today. Breaking overnight, personal plea. President Zelensky now in Japan to meet face-to-face with G7 leaders about what his country needs to win the war against Russia. This as the U.S. and its allies agree to provide F-16 fighter jets to Ukraine, and the G7 is set to place new sanctions on Russia. Peter and Kristen are live in Hiroshima following the latest developments. Time's running out. Talks between congressional leaders in the White House over raising the debt ceiling stop, then restart, with both sides still at odds. Some saying a deal needs to be reached this weekend to avoid a catastrophic default. We're live with the latest. Slingshot hero, a 13-year-old boy credited with saving his sister from an attempted kidnapping by using a very unlikely weapon.
I had two things I shot him with. Head was the marble, the chest was the rock.
How police were able to track down the suspect from there. All that plus burning up. The Miami Heat stunning the Boston Celtics once again.
Butler drives Andre Williams, and a 15-footer will tie it at 100.
Jimmy Butler leading them to an electric come-from-behind victory in the fourth quarter, putting the Heat up 2-0, doing it on the road. Now a day of rest as the Heat bring the sizzle back to Miami. Today, Saturday, May 20th, 2023.
From NBC News, this is Today with Peter Alexander and Kristen Welker.
Welcome to Today. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday morning. I'm Joe Fryer. We're lucky to have Vicki Nguyen joining us this morning.
So good to be with you this Saturday, Joe.
Good to have you with us. We're holding down the fort here in our home away from home in D.C. Peter and Kristen are with us. They are traveling with the president in Japan.
Hey, guys, some big news overnight in Japan where Ukraine's President Zelensky touched down in Hiroshima just hours ago. Mr. Zelensky is meeting this weekend with the leaders at the G7 summit to update them on his country's progress in the war against Russia and to ask for more aid to help in that fight. And this morning, there are some big developments on that front.
So let's get right to Peter and Kristen in Hiroshima. Kristen, what's the latest?
Good evening from Hiroshima.
Good morning, Joe and Vicki, to both of you. This is extraordinary. President Zelensky arriving for the G7 summit in person, and he comes with major victories already in hand. President Biden will announce a $375 million military aid.
Good morning. Breaking overnight, Zelensky lands in Japan. Ukraine's president set to meet with world leaders, including President Biden at the G7 summit, urging them to heed his plea for more aid to help Ukraine in the war against Russia. Well, the White House deals with a looming crisis back home. How to come to an agreement with congressional leaders to avoid a catastrophic default on the nation's debt. The Swift effect. Taylor Swift's record-breaking Eras Tour rolls on this weekend to the delight of cities across the country, now benefiting from the pop superstar's fans who are sharing this love of Taylor by bringing in big business, too. And Book Bonanza. 3 Arizona women are sharing their joy of reading to complete strangers, hiding books throughout the city for anyone to find.
Once they post it, I just start driving that way and hope that it's still there when I get there.
The message they hope their movement sends today, Saturday, May 20th, 2023.
Hi, I'm Trisha. And I'm Ruby. And this is Flor. And we're saying hi from Albuquerque, New Mexico to the Today Show.
Hi there. We're the class of 2023 co-presidents of Holy Trinity Episcopal Academy in Melbourne, Florida.
And today, we're graduating.
Good morning. Welcome back to it today on a Saturday morning. Congrats to those grads. Congrats to all the ones who are getting their diplomas this weekend. I know in D.C. last night I was dodging all of the grads and their parents who were in town.
And there was a big prom or dance of some sort in D.C. and we're seeing all the caps and gowns all over New York City, too. It's an exciting season.
It's party time. We're lucky to have Vicki Wynn with us. We are holding down the fort in D.C. while Peter and Kristen are traveling with the president in Japan.
And there was some big news overnight in Hiroshima, where Ukraine's President Zelensky landed just a few hours ago to meet with President Biden and other leaders at the G7.
So let's get the very latest from Kristen and Peter. Good morning.
Hey, guys, good morning to you. It was a dramatic move. President Zelensky arriving here in person for the G7.
That's going to do it for us on a Saturday morning from Hiroshima. I've been so moved. Our assignment's not done, but we've had a chance to experience it by a city that's still so rooted in its painful past, but focused on a peaceful future.
Yeah, they're so focused on peace, you guys. Even the baseball team is named after carp, a fish they associate with peace. So just incredible. And guys, thanks for holding down the fort. Peter and I are working on packaging up those pancakes for you.
Yeah, good. We can't wait to have them. Thank you for your great reporting. Safe travels. We're going to see you back here in D.C. next weekend.
We learned a lot from you both. Have a safe trip back. Have a great day, everyone, and enjoy your weekend.
Great weekend, everyone.
And good morning. It's 6:26, starting off with some May Gray as we look live from downtown L.A. I'm Michelle Valles. Here are the top stories we're following this morning. Safety concerns in the jewelry district in downtown L.A. after a brawl is caught on camera. We're less than a month out from Pride Night at Dodger Stadium. Backlash and controversy continues to grow. Hear from both sides on the Pride Night exclusion. And a huge event for mothers and babies is happening today at Grand Park. We're live with the annual March for Babies Walk and the very important push for health equity. What's your morning going to look like? Here's meteorologist Shauna Mendiola. Hi, Shauna.
Hi there, Michelle. Let's take a look at those temperatures because we are going to be hot once again in the deserts. Thunderstorm chances are still in the forecast for the deserts and mountains. In the lower elevations, it looks like we're just going to be warm in those 80s. Moreno Valley at 82 once again. Orange County 73.